these two fighters should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters, this is just one of those things.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Carl, the Jackal Frampton. He tipped the scales at 121 pounds. He's 5'5" tall, and his reach is 62 inches. He'll be facing off against Evgeny Gradovich, 5'7.5" tall, with a reach of 67 inches.
You want to get out of the way, because when you've got a brawler that's in your face that wants to walk through you like a truck.
It's Carl the Jackal Frampton, fighting out of Belfast, the first boxer ever from Northern Ireland to have held world titles in 2 different weight classes. So here is Evgeny Gradovich, the former IBF featherweight champion of the world. He beat Billy Dibb to earn that belt and defended it in a rematch with Dibb as well. 2 great fights.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Belfast, Northern Ireland, introducing a super bantamweight and featherweight champion of the world, the Jackal, Carl Frampton. Fighting out of the blue corner from Igram, Russia, a featherweight title holder known as El Ruso Mexicano, Evgeny Gradovich.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. Here we go, round 1. Who's going to land the first big shot? Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Beautiful counter punch. Couldn't land that jab. You'd like to see more jabs. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Punch, counter punch. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Looking to land the hook. Hey, those punches add up. Talk about Frampton in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Good work. Good work at the back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him.
Round that you've lost, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work. Get back out there and switch on. Get this. That right hand, beautiful, beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah?
Here we go. It's round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee, just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Trying to land that jab. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
Hard reach as well as speed, reach as well as power. What more can a fighter ask for?
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. They're both trying for a knockout. Good counter punch. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. One punch could change everything in this battle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round.
Get your rhythm back, then we go again.
Let's get it started in round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
The straight right just misses. This is a high-octane battle. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. How about that time counter shot? No rest for the weary. Nice punch. Swing and a miss for that jab. No defending at all for that combination. No rest for the weary. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Don't be looking at the one shot. Get your boxing back together and put it back on him this round.
Tired. He's not getting back up. Just keep him on the end of your jab.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. You got complacent. The fight's not over.
Doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Don't change too much.
Bag, and now you've let him back into it. Right.
You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power shot. Good work.
When you go out there, just take the round off. Win the round on your
End of what you do. Good work.
Here's the bell for round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Nice counter. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Nice counter shot. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrating because if you let him get away with it, he close you down.
Can they figure out the combination to this save?
Perfectly matched. Skill.
Oh my God, Johnny! Frampton now knocked backwards. He's got Frampton crumbles to the canvas. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four. You still want to fight?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Well done with that counter shot. The straight right just misses. They have no respect for each other's punching power. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to become
Blade round. Blade round. Now relax. Relax.
Here, stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace. And with
That right hand, beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a...
You're starting to make mistakes, and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Okay, you're doing good. Same again. Don't change the...
Here's the bell to start round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Beautiful counter shot. We wanted action, and they are delivering. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I go in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That jab misses. Good counter punching. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. punch caught him clean. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Frampton in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? There's only one round.
Take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
Do it. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab basic.
Wait, round. Don't be looking at it one shot at a time, son.
Don't worry about that round.
And there's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
You up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. Are you okay?
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Perfect counter shot. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Both men step back for just a moment. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Evgeny Gradovich in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
You've let him back into the fight. You're much better than
In the fight, don't give him no free shots, yeah? You were thinking, you were smart.
boxing back together and put it back on him this round. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on.
And there's the bell for round 7. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Miss with that jab. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
There's a counter shot. The jab slightly off target. No rest for the weary. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Can't land that jab. This is not where Carl Frampton wants to be. And there it is. Carl Frampton goes down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
I've got to see that again.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Well, then look at his corner, what three instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Frampton in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
I like it. I'm happy. But man,
Back, then we go again. Right, let's go out.
hands beautiful.
Round 8, and we're off again. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
You believe what we are seeing. That counter shot lands. You'd like to see more jabs. As we enter the final frames of this bout. Oh, wait a minute! El Ruso Mexicano may be going down. There's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom, different tactics.
The jab just got blocked. Whoa, wait a minute! Granovich is wobbling, and down goes Granovich. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I need to see that again.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Evgeny Granovich in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
That's it. Now breathe. Breathe.
And we enter the ninth. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Back and forth they go. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how... I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.